It is great to get to chat with you guys both for Teacup. This show rules so far. I'm 4 episodes in, and I am absolutely hooked. Chaske, I'll start with you, and then Rob. What was it about Ian's material and vision for your characters that really sparked both of your interests to want to be a part of this?
We explained the series. Like, I didn't get any scripts. He just pitched the series and what it was going to be like, and he said that for me, Ruben was going to go through all kinds of stuff, and it's going to be a lot of drama for him. But he explained the idea of the story was the main story, but he goes, everything was underneath. There's a lot of subtext, and that's what attracted me. And then, as we kept going further on production, it was the cast, the crew, the directors they picked, everything, and it just sort of balled into one, and we had this like perfect soup going on right now.
Yeah, Ian's very personable. He's very cool. He's very charming. Because they literally came to me probably like 2 weeks before I came on, and all I read was like maybe the first 3 episodes. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "But you really come alive in episode 5." So I was like, okay, but he had already hooked me from his Zoom setup. He has this very cool Zoom setup where he like sits way in the back on this leather couch, laid back, as you're like projected over on the wall, and he's talking to you like this. And I was like, that is so cool. Whatever this guy's doing, I want to be a part of that, And that's literally how it happened.
I love that. And yeah, having just spoken with Ian, he is definitely a pretty cool character. So I can imagine getting to work with him on that. So Chaske, you mentioned sort of a lot of the drama that Ruben goes through, and I'd love to hear from a performance side. What is it like, having to keep, at least in the first 4 episodes from what I've seen so far, having to keep so much of that internal as he's also grappling with this external conflict of what's on the other side of the line and how do we get out of here?
Really hard. It was hard playing that character, actually. Being so closed off and trying not to show the audience too much emotion. Every time we would do a take, the director come in and goes, "Okay, stoic it. Don't show anything." And so they would let me play a little bit, but at the end of the day, it was like just keeping it very, very small. And me by nature, I'm not really a small guy. I'm pretty animated. So somewhere along production, Rob will tell you, I had to pull some tools out and stuff to like try to stay in that character.
His Marlboro cigarettes, his cold Marlboro cigarettes was the thing, man. We see Chaske over there with his cold Marlboro cigarette. It isn't even lit, but he's just smoking it like it's lit. You're like, "Say, what's that?" It keeps me in character. I said, okay, cool. So yeah, brilliant performance. Great working with these guys. Again, being on set with such a charming, funny showrunner as Ian, if anything, that was the biggest challenge, because we'd be over there like all intense and serious. "Hey guys, look at my shirt. Hey guys, look at these socks today. And, all right, bye. I'll let you go." And I'm like, "Ian, man, we over here." And so like
halfway crying.
Yeah, we all in it. This is the scene where you see your daughter's head blown off, and Ian come over there, "Hey guys, look at my shirt." He's like, "Yeah." But it was part of the environment that made us just want to give our best, because he's such a cool guy to work for, man, and I think you're gonna see that on screen.
I love that, and I love that you use that tool to stay in that character, because it certainly worked. It certainly worked.
Tell Marlboro to get his man a campaign. He needs his own ad.
And so, Rob, I will turn back to you. You mentioned how Ian told you episode 5 you really come alive, and having watched the first 4 episodes, it is clear that you are about to pop up and be a lot more on screen. But what is it like in those first few episodes, really trying to not only establish the sort of stakes of this world, but still, sort of try and keep that line of, is he a helper or is he a threat for these people?
It was actually fun, because I think that was where the teamwork came in from either Ian or the studio heads or the director. Episode 5 was John Hyman, who was great to work with. He was very instrumental in giving me some of the ideas of what these moments were about and what was needed at those moments for us to carry it on in the journey. So yeah, working with John in episode 5 was very, very clarifying.
Well, I can't wait to dive right into it after the junket, because I had to stop watching so I could come talk to y'all. So I can't wait to dive right back in. So Chaske, I'll turn back to you. You have a lot of interaction both with Yvonne and Scott, and that obviously plays into your characters' inner struggles. What is it like finding that dynamic and that rapport with them during production for this one?
Well, Scott comes with a lot of, his career is phenomenal. He comes with all this knowledge and about how, basically I was pretty much playing what Scott was doing, because he should be a director. Yeah, he really should be a director. He really should be a director. And just the dynamic between that, they just, how should I explain this? I learned a lot by watching them, of their film experience and all their education they've accumulated throughout their careers. And they were very easy to work with. They're really nice people. It's much as the drama on the screen, when you go cut, we kind of just laugh and joke because it's too much. So they're wonderful people to work with. And Yvonne's amazing, really amazing. And as a producer, she's very hands-on as well.
And they picked the perfect kids, perfect. Sometimes they say the challenge is working opposite children or younger actors. All of our actors under 18 years old came through phenomenally and delivered. Luciano, Emily, Caleb, they're phenomenal at what they do and made it easy for us.
Well, I love that you got to have the same relationship with the younger actors as you did with the likes of Scott and Yvonne, as well as each other. It sounds like, again, it was an absolute blast for you both. I see I'm out of time, so I will get on out of here. But thank you guys so much for taking the time. I really do appreciate it. I can't wait to spread the word about this show.
Yeah, spread it, baby.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know who the hell you are, but we need help, and your car is working, so... Whoa, what are you doing?